What's up, everybody? This is saxophonist Donn Bynum, and I do clearly remember that gig I did, that first gig I did with Bootsy, Phelps, and the Complete Strangers. It was in Fort Wayne, Indiana, and I was really excited because it was my first gig hitting with those mugs. So, in any event, I brought what I thought was going to be appropriate gig wear. All right, so when we got to the dressing room, I turned my back and started dressing, changing, getting myself ready. I put on my regular slacks, put on a nice shirt, put on these black shoes, and I thought I was ready. And all of a sudden I heard Bootsy say, y'all ready? Everybody ready? And they said, yeah. I said, yeah. And I turned around, and whoa, what I saw totally blew my mind. All right, so Bootsy looked at me, I looked at him. He said, I knew you were gonna do this. So he reached into his duffel bag. He said, I was ready for you. Reached into his duffel bag, he pulled out these silver stretch pants. Said, hey, put this on. Put on the silver stretch pants. He gave me this shirt. Hey, put this on. When I put it on, it was a white shirt with a bunch of holes all over it. But in the middle it said, America eats its young, go Funkadelic. All right, and so finally he gave me this big red afro wig. I put that on, and I guess I was ready then, because he said, okay, let's hit it. And so Catfish stood up first. He was closest to the door. He stood up, and I guess he had been drinking. So he opened the door that led directly to the stage, and he fell down flat on his face. I looked around, I said, Bootsy, this is your brother. You gonna help him up? He said, nah, he'll be all right in a few minutes. Leave him alone. So sure enough, Catfish kind of came to, and he got up and dusted himself off, and he said, hard, damn. Like that, and the audience had seen it because the door led right to the stage, and audience, I guess, thought it was part of the show. So they were clapping and everything. We got up on stage, and they were screaming loudly. Scream was just like incredibly loud. They were like so into our gear, what we had on. And Catfish had on these overalls that had crazy writing all over it, even backside. And it was one of those button down, that buttons open in the back and everything, and had all kind of, I was blown away by what everybody was wearing. So anyway, we got up on stage and we smashed. We hit it, we tore it up. Audience loved it. Oh my God. That was just fantastic, fantastic. Oh my God. The funk was real that night. And so I'll never forget it. That was my first gig with Bootsy and Phelps and the Complete Strangers. Never forget it. Man, so there you go.